This is a lesson on the solo to the song "To Be With You" that was recorded by Mr. Big in the early 90s. And the guitar player on it was Paul Gilbert, an excellent guitar player. And this is one solo that is excellent, features a lot of various tricks to soloing, such as hammer-ons and pull-offs, and couplets, and natural harmonics. So I'll explain that to you a little bit later. So let's play the solo. This is at 80 beats per minute. Okay. I just want to briefly go over the chords, and I'll have them in the annotations there on the video, so I don't really have to talk about them too much. It goes like this. Okay, so one neat thing about that is that on the E chord in bars, in the first bar and on the first bar, third bar, fourth bar, sixth bar, while he's doing the E chord, he does a bass line that goes like this. Open first, then he uses his thumb on the sixth string on the second fret. Then he uses his pinky, this is quite a stretch, so it really helps if you have long hands, long fingers, to go to the fourth fret, a G sharp there, and then just open E. So it goes like this. That chord he does there, it's similar to an A, but it's actually an A suspended 2. And the only difference is that whereas this would be an A chord, you lift your bottom finger so that the second string is open, so that's called an A suspended 2. Okay, on the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the sixth bar, he goes from a B to a C sharp minor. Okay, now let's talk about aspects of the solo. I'll do the tablature, so I don't really have to explain, finger by finger. But I find the trickiest part is bars 4 and 8, and that's when he does this hammer-on pull-off thing. The timing of that is very tricky. This whole run, 2, 4, 2, 0, and then 0 on the B string. That's all on the first beat, and then he does the first and second string open twice in a row. Now that's on beat 2 and the offbeat between 2 and beat 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the open E string, the low E string, is played on the offbeat between beat 3 and 4. So let's practice that a few times, because that's quite tricky to get the right timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, here we go. So that's the proper timing for that, and he does a even more difficult variation on bar 8, the final bar of the solo, that goes like this. So the beginning part, that first beat, is exactly the same, except that he instead of hitting the B and E string at the end there, he just hits the E string. Then he goes up on the offbeat between the second and the third beat. He does what's called a natural harmonic on the 12th fret. And in this In this instance, what he does, places his index finger on the first and second string on the 12th fret, but it's not over the actual space of the 12th fret. It's on the metal part, which is a little bit to the right of the open fret, right there. So you lightly play, don't press it down, don't press the strings down to the neck. Actually just lightly place the finger over those strings, pluck them, and then quickly release them. And what rings out is called natural harmonic. And then he does a little slide on the third string, the G string, from fret 11 to fret 13 as the harmonic is ringing out. So the trick to playing that is that you don't want to touch your second string, your B string, as you're doing that slide. So it's a little tricky. Okay, so let's try to get that timing down for that. 2, 3, 4. That wasn't a good harmonic. Let's start it again. 2, 3, 4. Again, you start your slide on the offbeat between the third and the fourth beat. So let's do that about 4 times in a row here, so we can get a feel for what that sounds like. 3, 4. 3, 4. Not a great harmonic. Let's try it again. 3, 4. One more time. 3, 4. No. There we go. Okay, so I hope you that helps you to get that timing right on that part, because it's very tricky, and I've just recently played it right after doing this solo for many years. I hope that helps, and I hope you can get this really nice solo down. Thanks.